हानिलाग्न्यब्धरित्र्यन्तं स्रक्फणीवोद्गतं यतः ध्वान्तच्छिदे नमस्तस्मै हरये बुद्धिसाक्षिणे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। In the first chapter of this Naishkarmya Siddhi, we are seeing Siddhanti refuting some of the ideas of Purvapakshi. So in the last session, we had established that karma pravritti is not something that Vedas are enforcing on individuals. Vedas are not saying you are karta, you have to do yaga, or swarga is your sadhya. Because people have desires, therefore, out of ignorance, they become karta, the doer. So, kartritva, bhoktritva in one's own self. Then yaga is the means and swarga is the goal. Swarga means any sukham. That sukham which is going to last for long is defined as swargam in our Shastra. In Tantra Vartika we saw yanna dukkhena sambhinnam nachagrastam anantaram abhilashopanitanja tat sukham swapadaspadam. That which is not combined with dukkham, such sukham I want. One. That sukham which in due course of time also will not give me dukkham. Means it is not like some addiction kind of sukham. And abhilashopanitam, something which is sought after. That kind of sukham is called swarga, which is what everybody wants. That is actually not my goal. My goal is to know myself as sukham, not some external sukham. External sukham is anatma sukham. Anatma sukham will come after some time, it will go away. It will never stay with me. So this is one thing we saw in the last session. That Shastra does not ask me to do karma. My ignorance about myself forces me to look for some karma. Then I do such karmas in which I get sukham and I don't get dukkham. Second point that we saw in the last session was there are 4 types of desires. 2 desires to attain something and 2 desires to get rid of something. 2 desires to attain something, when we say, one of them is what is already attained and I am desiring the same thing. And the second is it is not attained and I am desiring the same thing. So one is praptasya prapti, another is apraptasya prapti. These are the two desires to attain and to get rid of. One is something which is already gotten rid of, but I still desire that I can get rid of it. That is parihritasya parihara. And the second is aparihritasya parihara, something which is not eliminated yet, which I want to eliminate. So of these four desires, two for attainment, two for getting rid of something, praptasya prapti and parihritasya parihara, these two, those desires are entertained only because of ajnanam. And therefore only jnanam will remove those desires. Something which I already have, my swarupa sukham, atma sukham I already have, but I think I don't have. Therefore, what I should do? Understand what I already have. Example was given, kantha chamikara, the golden chain in the neck, which I already have, but I think I don't have. So for which I struggle. So only jnanam is needed there. And parihritasya parihara, drishtanta was given, bhrantyaropita rakshasa, a monster which is superimposed, and that is my own shadow, which I think is somebody else. So I want to get rid of that. There is nothing to get rid of. You just understand there is nothing to fear, that's all. So I am, as an individual jiva, a person who is afraid of sorrow to come. Sorrow cannot come to Atma. Sorrow will come only to Anatma. So I want to avoid sorrow and I want to gain Sukham. Atma cannot gain any additional Sukham because Atma is already infinite. Sukham, if I am gaining, it is only for Anatma. At Anatma level, I'll get something. And at Anatma level, sorrow can come, which I want to stay away from. At Atma level, neither I can get more Sukham because Atma is already infinite. And it is Asanga, no Dukkham can come. So this clear understanding about myself is called moksha. If I don't get this, then the struggle for acquiring something and struggle for getting rid of something will continue at the level of ahankara. We have seen up to 33rd shloka. See Tika now. Swatastu parihrita avaptayor ajnanata eva तथा रूपेण अभिमतयोर बोधात अज्ञान निवृत्त्या प्राप्ति परिहारौ न तु कर्मणा मोहमात्रस्यैव तत्र प्रतिबंधकत्वात् न कर्मानुष्ठान साध्यत्वम् इत्यर्थः. So this is at the end of the shloka which we will read. First you see Atha avashishtayoho. Avashishtayoho means out of the four options that he had given, praptavya parihara. That is through knowledge and action. You have to do both. Jnatva, then kritva. So knowing and then doing. Now only knowledge, no action, that is given. Atha avashishtayoho swabhavataha परिहृतावाप्तयोर्बोधात् हानप्राप्ति न कर्मणा मोहमात्रान्तरायत्वात् क्रियया तेन सिद्ध्यतः परिहृतावाप्तयोर्बोधात् हानप्राप्ति न कर्मणा मोहमात्रान्तरायत्वात् क्रियया तेन सिद्ध्यतः परिहृत अवाप्तयोर्बोधात् हान प्राप्ति न कर्मणा परिहृत and avapta both are nishtha pratyaya. Parihrita, that which is already given up, and avapta, that which is already prapta, attained. Parihrita avapta yoho bodhat, bodh matrat, only by jnanam. Hana prapti, hana means giving up, rejecting. Prapti means attainment. Hana prapti. So these shabdas we have already seen earlier. Hana prapti, dvivachanam. Na karmana, not by karma. So in the previous one, 33rd shloka, jnatva and kritva. Here only bodhat, na karmana. Why? Mohamatra antarayatvat. Because here the antaraya means the obstruction or pratibandha is only moha. Between me and that object which I am seeking, only ignorance is there. If I remove ignorance, that thing is attained. And therefore, I don't have to do any other struggle. I just have to remove ignorance. For example, this ghata, if this ghata is obstructed by something, then all I have to do is remove the obstruction. So here the obstruction is moha. Moha means foolish thinking. So this is our life story. Because of moha, I think I am an individual. I am not Brahma. Therefore, I am struggling. So moha alone is the antaraya. Moha matra antarayatvat. In order to know this teaching so that ignorance is removed, we do regular shravanam. Kriyaya tena siddhyataha. Te means
Parihara and avapti.
Parihrita avaptayoho.
Te is which vibhakti? And parihrita avaptayoho is which vibhakti?
Parihuta avaptayoho षष्ठी द्विवचन.
Shashti dvivachan.
Hana prapti.
Hana prapti is either prathama dvivachan or dvitiya dvivachan. So here you can use prathama only. Kriyaya hana prapti na siddhyataha. Te means hana prapti. Prapti is strilinga. Therefore, dvivachan will be te. Sa te taha. Moha matra is the antaraya. See now, टीका. स्वतस्तु परिहृत अवाप्तयोः अज्ञानतः एव तथा रूपेण अभिमतयोः. स्वतः, by their nature, by themselves, they are already eliminated and already attained. Parihrita, eliminated. Avapta, attained. परिहृतावाप्तयोः अज्ञानत एव तथा रूपेण अभिमतयोः. अज्ञानतः एव तथा रूपेण अभिमत. Due to ignorance only. तथा रूपेण अभिमतयोः. तथा रूपेण means तथा रूपेण means अपरिहृत अनवाप्त. Correct. It is because of ignorance, I think it is still there. Like if on my cloth there is no dirt, but I go on cleaning, thinking that there is something. So somebody has to just inform me that this is clean, don't do anything now. So like that, Shastra tells me, you are Ananda Swarupa, don't seek Ananda outside. If I hear this and if I can stop, then that means I have understood. If I hear this and I say, no, I have not understood yet, then I will struggle. तथा रूपेण अभिमतयोर बोधात अज्ञान निवृत्त्या. Through jnanam alone, when ajnana nivritti takes place, prapti pariharo bhavatah. Prapti and parihara will happen. Natu karmana, not by karma. Moha matrasyaiva tatra pratibandhakatvat, because moha alone is the pratibandhaka. Na karma anusthana sadhyatvam ityartha. It is not karma anusthana sadhya. So, karma anusthana is not needed for that. Na karma anusthana sadhyatvam. Moha alone is the pratibandhaka. Further, now in Tika, Syatam. Syatam nama swata praptasya atmanah swata eva parihritasya anatmanascha jnana matra deva prapti pariharau niratishaya ananda lakshanasya nirasta shesha anartha lakshanasya cha mokshasya tathang jnana deva siddhis. Let's see this much. Syatam nama. Somebody said, okay, let it be there, you know. What? That Atma is Swata Prapta. Swata Praptasya Atmanaha. And Swataha eva Parihritasya Anatmanaha. So see, from Atma standpoint, Atma is attained. And from Atma standpoint, Anatma is already eliminated. If I think I am Atma plus Anatma, then Atma I want and Anatma I want to get rid of. But if I understand I am only Atma, I am not Atma plus Anatma, then knowledge is enough. And if I think I am only Anatma, I will be looking for Atma elsewhere. So in our sadhana, depending upon how we think, if a person thinks I am only Anatma, then that person will look for Atma outside somewhere. that person understands, no, I am Atma plus Panchakoshas together. So then I have to understand koshas are not me and what remains is me. And if I understand I am Atma and Anatma is not me, then this is already Prapta, this is already Parihirata, eliminated. So Syatam nama Swata Praptasya Atmanah, Swata eva Parihatasya Anatmanascha, Jnana Matra deva Prapti Pariharau. Through Jnana Matra, there is Prapti and Parihara. Jnana Matra deva Prapti Pariharau. Niratishaya Ananda Lakshanasya, Nirasta Shesha Anartha Lakshanasya cha. Atma is Niratishaya Ananda Lakshanam. So, Niratishaya means that Ananda which is not within Taratamya, which is not in the gradation, that some Ananda is there, then there is superior, then there is greater, then there is further. There is no such thing. Atmananda is highest. That is Niratishaya Ananda. And Nirasta Ashesha Anartha Lakshanasya cha. And that from which all anarthas are already removed. Nirasta Ashesha Anartha Lakshanasya cha Mokshasya. So this is Moksha Lakshanam. Niratishaya Ananda Lakshanam. Niratishaya Ashesha Anartha Lakshanam. Nirastya Ashesha Anartha Lakshanam. Cha Mokshasya Kathang Jnanad eva Siddhis. How somebody says it will be attained only through Jnanam. Why? He says Tatha Bhutasya Mokshasya Samsar Dashayam Anupalambhat Sadhyatva Pratitehe Iti Shankayam Uttara Shlokena Uttaram Uchyata Ityaha. He says if you say this is moksha, that Niratisha Ananda and Nirasta Ashesha Anartha, this moksha, and you say it is already attained, but it is not attained. In Sansara Dasha, means right now where I am, I don't get such Atma with Ananda Swarupa, and I am still not free from Anartha. Anartha means Dukkham. I am not free from sorrow. So in Sansara Dasha, such moksha is Anupalabdha, Anupalambhat. Therefore, this has to become my sadhya. It is not there right now. And if that means, see, Purvapakshi is suggesting this. Something, if I already have, and you are saying Ajnanam, ignorance, is the Pratibandhaka, then I have to remove Ajnanam by Jnanam. But he says that this I don't have it right now. This moksha is not already with me. Therefore, I will need karma. This is what he is suggesting. And this doubt, Uttara Shlokena Uttaram Ujjata. Uttara Shlokena means later, by this 35th shloka, Uttaram Ujjata. Uttaram means answer. Two Uttara are there. First Uttara is with reference to Purva. Second Uttara is with reference to Prashna. Prashna's Uttara is also Uttara. Purva's Uttara is also Uttara. Ujjate. See in Moolam. Kasmat Punar Atma Vastu Yathatmya Avabodha Matrat Eva Abhilashita Niratishaya Sukha Vapti Nishesha Dukkha Nivritti Bhavato Natu Karmana Iti. So Purvapakshi's question is Kasmat Puna Atma Vastu Yathatmya Avabodha Matra Deva. Just by knowing the right nature of Atma, Atma Vastu Yathatmya Avabodha Matra means by knowing myself as what is my real nature, Avabodha Matra, only by Jnanam, अवबोध मात्रादेव अभिलषित निरतिशय सुख अवाप्ति. What is abhilashit? Abhilashit means ichchita. What is my desire? That I should get niratishaya sukha. Sukham, which is never obstructed, infinite. Avapti, prapti. And nishesha dukkha nivritti. All dukkham should go. Bhavataha. Natu karmana. Not by karma. How do you say that? See in Tika. Yadva. He gives another vikalpa. Third line from the bottom. शुक्तिकादि निकट उपसर्पणादि क्रियया रजतादि विभ्रमाणां तत्कारण अज्ञान निवृत्त्या निवृत्ति दर्शनात् आत्म अज्ञान निवृत्तिरपि कर्मणा किन्न स्यात् इति आशंक्य परिहरति तस्माद् इत्यादिना. शुक्तिकादि, see, he gives another same thing, he gives with another example. Let's say there is a shuktika, a shell, and you think it is a silver. So shuktikadi nikat upasarpanadi kriya. He goes closer to that shell to see what it is. So there is some karma involved. Upasarpanadi kriya rajatadi vibhramanam tat karana ajnana nivritya. So then I see Rajata Bhranti is eliminated when its Karanam, Ajnanam is removed. Ajnana Nivritya, Nivritti Darshanat. Nivritti Darshanat. Kasya Nivritti Darshanat?
शुक्ति का दर्शन.
रजत दृष्टि.
Vibhramana.
Rajatadi Vibhramanam. Rajatadi Vibhramanam Nivritti Darshanat. Atma Ajnana Nivrittirapi. See, tat Karana Ajnana Nivrittya. Karana Ajnana Nivrittya Bhranti Nivritti. When Agrahanam is eliminated, then Anyatha Grahanam will also go. Nivritti Darshanat. Atma Ajnana Nivrittirapi Karmana Kim Nasyat. He says Atma Ajnana Nivritti will also happen through karma. Just as that Shuktika is there in which I have Bhranti, I have to go closer to it. So here also I have to do something, some karma. Kinna syat iti ashankya pariharati. Shloka we will chant. Karmajnana samuttatvat nalang mohapanuttaye samyajnanam virodhyasya tamisrasyam shumaniva कर्माज्ञान समुत्थत्वान् नालं मोहापनुत्तये सम्यज्ञानं विरोध्यस्य तामिस्रस्यां शुमानिव. Siddhanti says you don't need karma. Why? Karma ajnana samuttatvat mohapanuttaye nalam asya samyak jnanam virodhi tamisrasya amshumaniva. That is drashtanta part. So karma is not enough for removing moha. Karma mohapanuttaye nalam. Alam means enough. Paryaptam. Na alam means na paryaptam. Karma is not paryapta, not enough for removing moha. No matter how much karma you do. Why? Ajnana samuttatvat. Because that karma is arising from ajnanam. And so is moha. Moha is also arising from ajnanam. Then samyak jnanam asya virodhi. Asya mohapanuttehe. Apanutti apanuttehe. Shashti. Or mohasya, make it simple. Asya mohasya virodhi samyak jnanam. Moha will go through correct knowledge, correct understanding. How? Drishtanta is given. Tamisrasya amshuman iva. Tamisra means thick darkness. It will go only through sun. So now we have, so many street lights and this and that. Earlier on the streets, even now, if you go little past here after Tapovan area, it is all dark only. And only when there is broad daylight, then that darkness is gone. Broad daylight means after 7, 8 or something. So like that, Ajnanam will go only with Jnanam. And when Ajnanam goes, Moha will also go. See in Tika. Ukta lakshanasya mokshasya atma swabhavatve api ajnana pihitatvat samsara dashayam apratibhaso natu tasya tadanim abhavat. Mokshasya. Moksha of the lakshana that you said, that there is Niratishaya, Ananda, and there is Nirasta Ashesha Anartha. Such mokshasya, Atma Swabhavatve api. Even though such is the nature of Atma only, Ajnana Pihitatvat. Ajnanena Pihita. Ajnana Pihita. So, Ajnanena Avrutam Jnanam. Atma is covered by Ajnana. This Pihita and Apihita, these Shabdas are Nipatita. Huh? Right? They are given in Lagu in the form of shlokas at the end of one of the chapters. So, Ajnana Pihitatvat Sansara Dashayam Apratibhaso Natu Tasya Tadanim Abhavat. Tasya Tadanim. Tasya Kasya and Tadanim means Kada.
Tadanim is samsara dashaya.
Correct.
Tasya is atmana.
No. Tasya
Mokshasya.
Mokshasya.
Mokshasya. Moksha. So you see, what was Purvapakshi saying? This kind of moksha, Purvapakshi is understanding this kind of moksha, that where Atma is Niratishaya Sukha Swarupa and there is Nirasta Samasta Anartha. He says such moksha is not available in Sansara Dasha. This is Purvapakshi's argument. Siddhanta is saying because of ignorance, such moksha is not known to you. Not that in Sansara Dasha, such moksha is not there. See, Sansara Dashayam Ajnana Pihitatvat Apratibhasa. Apratibhasa means it is not available to you. You are not able to recognize. Not that it is not there at that time. Natu tasya tadanim abhavat. Tasya mokshasya tadanim sansara dashayam tasya abhavana. Means even when I think it is not there, it is there. Moksha is there when I feel I am sansari. This vakya, if we understand, these are very important instructions. Moksha is there even when I think I am suffering. Sansara dasha means what? When I am going through some suffering, that I am or I am afraid what will happen tomorrow. At that time, understand actually moksha is there. Means you are mukta. Moksha is there means what? I am mukta. Dhanam is there means I am dhani. Moksha is there means I am mukta. But if this knowledge is not there, that I am mukta because I am atma. See, if I say I am ahankara and then I say I am mukta, it is fooling oneself. Because you cannot be ahankara and claim you are mukta. Because as ahankara, you are never free. Because I am Atma, therefore I am free. If I am Atma, that means I am away from Panchakoshas. Panchakoshas are not mine. So Panchakosha Rahita Aham, Atma, Muktosmi. I am Mukta. So when I have to claim I am Mukta, I have to put myself in a position where Panchakoshas are removed. Panchakoshas means all these vestures. The body, mind, indriyas, buddhi, everything is kept away. Then the net, what remains, is free. That Atma is Niratishaya Ananda Swarupa, Nirasta Ashesha Anartha. This is who I am. So this I should understand. So I should have courage to claim that I want to be only this. That I want to be free from Panchakosha. Then I will be Mukta. If I say, no, I like my Panchakosha, but I want to be free. If you like Panchakosha, then they will bring you bondage. Are you getting?
Yes, yes, Swamiji.
We cannot say, I want my Panchakoshas and I want to be free. And we are very good. We are not content with 5 koshas. We want to add more. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Already 5 koshas are there. We add more. And then you say, now I want to be totally free from all problems. Is never going to happen. So this courage to let, only the courage I am saying, when we do it, it is greater. Even to have this courage that I am going to think of myself without panchakoshas. This is called sannyasa. True sannyasa is this. That I have the ability, at least mentally, to think I can throw away panchakoshas. In that itself, we have a lot of reservation. How can I let go of my body identity? Because the world recognizes me only through this personality and this mind, this intellect. But along with them, all problems come. And I have to understand these are not me, and later I have to understand all these are mithya. Only Brahma is Satyam. It is very easy to say Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. So Jagan Mithya means Panchakoshas are Mithya. If they are Mithya, why do you want to carry them? So from Buddhi, I should let go of them. And Buddhi also is part of that. So that also I have to let go. These things, you will not find these explicitly written. You have to do vichara on these things. Further, Purvokta Pratyakshadina Pramanena Tat Swabhava Nirdharanat Tasya cha Ajnanasya Jnanadev Nivrittis Tatha Loke Drashtatvat. पूर्वोक्त प्रत्यक्षादिना प्रमाणेन तत्स्वभाव निर्धारणात्. By pratyakshadi pramana, so earlier, if you remember, we saw three things: pratyaksha pramana, anumana pramana, and shabda pramana. Shruti, yukti, anubhuti, we saw. Shruti, shabda pramana. Yukti, anumana pramana. Anubhuti, pratyaksha pramana. This was okay. Let me tell you which page number. On page number 22. In the Tika of 30, from third line onwards, it is given. Means from the bottom, if you see, seventh line, sixth line. Yadyapi na purvashloke pratyakshanumana kanthoktas tathapi. All of them are given there. Pratyaksham, anumana, and shruti. So these three come back to this current page now. पूर्वोक्त प्रत्यक्षादिना प्रमाणेन तत्स्वभाव निर्धारणात् तस्य च अज्ञानस्य ज्ञानादेव निवृत्तिः. So अज्ञान निवृत्ति will happen only through jnanam. Jnanadev nivrittis. Tatha loke drashtvatvat, because this is seen in loka also, in the world, that any ajnana, ghata ajnana nivritti through ghata jnanam, atma ajnana nivritti through atma jnanam. It is spashtam. And Purvapakshi said, for Shukti, I have to go near to understand that it is not Shukti, it is Rajata, etc. I mean, it is not Rajata, it is Shukti. He says, Nikatopasarpanadestu na sakshad ajnana nivartakatvam. Going near is not going to remove ignorance. Nikata upasarpana is not a guarantee of ajnana nivritti. Na sakshad ajnana nivartakatvam. Samyak jnana utpatti matra karanattvena. Samyak jnana utpatti matra karanattvena means samyak jnana utpatti matram karanam ajnana nivrittehe. Ajnana nivritti will happen only through samyak jnana. Why? Anyatha siddhatvat. What is anyatha siddha? Nikata upasarpanam. Going near means that kriya that I do, that kriya is not going to remove ajnana. It is like this. somebody says, I'm giving Drishtanta. You say knowledge will remove ignorance. Okay, for knowledge I have to go to Guru or not? Yes. So going, is it Kriya or not? Is a karma. I will have to sit there in class or not? Yes. I will have to listen or not? Yeah. All of that is karma. It is not jnana. I am doing something. So we say all of that by itself will not remove ajnana. All of that is required. But the purpose of all this, going to teacher, sitting there, doing Shravanam, result in Kriya by themselves have not eliminated ignorance. Means if somebody does all those things and does not either listen or understand, then ignorance will not go. And if somebody does not do those kriyas, like going somewhere to Guru or sitting down, listening, but they heard it earlier somewhere and they've understood. So that understanding is important. निकट उपसर्पणादेस्तु न साक्षात अज्ञान निवर्तकत्वम. They don't have the ability to remove ignorance. सम्यक ज्ञान उत्पत्ति मात्र कारणत्वेन अन्यथा सिद्धत्वात्. सम्यक ज्ञान उत्पत्ति is ananyatha siddha. Means without that you will not remove ignorance. But going to teacher or doing some kriya is secondary. Is anyatha siddha. Anyatha siddha, what is the drishtanta in Tarka Sangraha? Anybody remembers?
Kulalapita.
Kulalapita. For ghata utpatti, kulal is needed, pot maker is a karana. Kulalapita, the father of the pot maker, is he required to make pot or not? This is the question. So you say his work is over when he gave birth to, means he became nimitta to produce his son or daughter, whoever who is going to make the pot. After that, their role is over. To make this pot, kulala is needed, not kulalapita. So like that, going to Guru, sitting down, making myself available with Shama, Dhamma, Vivek, Vairagya, all of that is anyatha siddha. Shravanam producing Brahmakar vritti is ananyatha siddha. That is what is required. तत्रस्थस्यैव अधिष्ठानावलोकने च कदाचित् भ्रम निवृत्तेर निकटोपसृप्तस्य अधिष्ठान अनवलोकने भ्रमा निवृत्तेश्च इति भाव. He is doing अन्वय व्यतिरेक. तत्रस्थस्यैव, this is व्यतिरेक, that I am not even going near to where the Shukti is. Where I am standing, there itself I am. That thing is far. Tatrastasyeva adhisthana avalokanecha. But I understood the substratum of that Rajata, that it is not Rajata, it is Shukti. So adhisthana avalokanecha kadachit brahma nivritte. Bhranti nivritti will happen. And nikato upasruptasya, person who goes near, but let's say he doesn't recognize adhisthana anavalokane. So he is very close to Shukti, but he sees Rajat only. He doesn't recognize. Like there are a lot of people, they may live in temple and they may have no bhakti for Bhagavan. It is possible. So like that, somebody could be very close to Shukti and sees Rajat only. And somebody who is far is able to know this is not Rajat, this is Shukti. So whose Brahma Nivritti has happened? person who is far. Means person who has clarity is more important than person who is closer. Closer and farness is not important. Clarity of knowledge is important. Further, we'll just introduce the next one. Ajnanottatvat chet karmanam avidya nivrittavahetutvam tarhi vidyaya api taduttatva अविशेषात् तन्निवर्तकत्वं न स्यात् इति शंकते ननु इति. Ajnanottatvat chet karmanam. If karmas are arising from ajnanam, ajnanottatvat chet karmanam avidya nivrittau ahetutvam. Karmanam avidya nivrittau ahetutvam. Karma, they do not have hetutva, means they do not become karana for avidya nivritti. Why? Ajnanottatvat, because karma itself is arising from ajnana. Therefore, karma will not be able. In other words, when I do karma, I have already accepted that I want to be ignorant. I want to remain karta. I want to be bhokta. All karmas, they begin with this assumption that you want to remain in this plane. Then if I say, now I will do some karma which will remove ajnanam, it will not happen. So, karmanam avidya nivritta vahetutvam tarhi vidyaya api taduttatva. This is a beautiful point. He said, then knowledge also arises in ignorance only. If karma arises in ignorance, knowledge also arises in ignorance. Vidyaya api taduttatva avisheshat. How? Karma is arising in Dvaitam. So for Jnanam also you need Dvaitam. Guru is different, Shishya is different, Shastra is different. Then you have to do Shravanam. You need Dvaitam. Dvaitam means Ajnanam. So karma requires Dvaitam. I am different, my goal is different. In Jnanam also, you start with I am different, my Guru is different. And that Brahma, he is going to teach me. So, just as Ajnanuttatvam is there in karma, Vidyaya api taduttatva avisheshat. Vidya is also arising in that same thing. Tannivartakatvam na syat. Therefore, how Jnanam will remove Ajnanam? If karma is also arising from Ajnanam, cannot remove Ajnanam. Then Jnanam is also arising from Ajnanam, should not be able to remove Ajnanam. This Shanka we will see in the next session. There is a long introduction in the Moolam, which we will see. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Guru Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Shinam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hare